Lee Popp swinging early against Taylor Bonogofski. Taylor looking to take this fight to the ground immediately, Jeremy.
Yeah, and good wrestling shown here by Lee Popp out of MMA University. Good sprawl, pushing the head down, trying to get into good position, but good forward motion by Bonogofski, able to end up in a bit of a positive position. Now has that leg hooked, but it's leaving his rib cage open for a nice elbow, which Lee Popp threw.
Popp does get out of the takedown attempt and ends up now trying to pull him up with a guillotine. Got him right off the ground. Lee Popp is just lifting Taylor Bonogofski off the ground, and he is trying to end this fight early and does not get it, despite, again, the full weight of Bonogofski on his own neck there, as Lee Popp had him clear off the ground.
The problem with that is that's going to sting the arms of Lee Popp, and a nice takedown there by Bonogofski. Some good wrestling shown here by both these guys, both offensive and defensive, and Bonogofski looking to take Lee Popp's back.
Bonogofski doing a good job, and the wrestling does have Lee Popp's back momentarily, but Popp does manage to spin out of it and now finds himself in a half guard, in danger of a triangle here, but he does have that other leg pinned.
Yeah, and it's, oh, there's an arm bar here. It's a little low, so it's not on the elbow, more on the wrist. So it's going to cause some discomfort, but I don't think he'll be able to tap him out, and able to come out is Lee Popp.
Lee pops out of that position onto his feet. I can't help myself.
It's terrible.
Oh, a big uppercut from Lee Popp as Bonogofski was coming in, and that stood him right up.
And there was a spit take there. The was flying. These are big knees, big shots. I don't think that Bonogofski's in a good situation right now, and going to the head is Lee Popp, and I think that he needs to keep going with the striking at this point, because I don't think Bonogofski is all there yet.
Big elbow to the midsection there, or a big knee rather, to the midsection again. I think you're right, Jeremy. Bonogofski looks a little shaky, seems to have regained himself a little bit now, but Lee Popp is coming in with big shots, and Taylor Bonogofski, to his credit, still standing, but may not be for long, coming back with a couple shots of his own.
Well, the thing is, Lee Popp is throwing from his hips, and his hands were down, and Bonogofski is now throwing straights, and these are bouncing off. This is going back and forth. This is what an amateur fight's supposed to be. Less than 10 seconds left on the featurefights.ca as these guys look to finish this first round. A big throw at the end, and why not? The round that had everything now has one more thing, and congratulations from Lee Popp to Taylor Bonogofski. One of the best, most entertaining amateur rounds I've ever seen.
In our fifth fight of the night.
And I think you look at Bonogofski coming out very aggressively, looking to strike, and a big shot there by Lee Popp, and one back from Bonogofski.
A nice job of holding back a strike there too from Lee Popp. He knows it's illegal to get the head and the knee combination in the position Bonogofski was in momentarily. It looked like for sure the knee was coming. Lee Popp doing a good job not to throw that knee, and now finds himself on bottom, Bonogofski with another takedown.
And right up and close to us. It's always nice when the action. We have such terrible seats here.
Yeah, ringside's so bad. Watching for the triangle, Lee Popp's corner called it for it. And now Bonogofski trying to get it, and he gets one arm free. Does Lee Popp now? He's got a dominant position on the ground. Bonogofski is down, Lee Popp on top and trying to get some work done, but it just lets him up, and that may be a good thing for Lee Popp, who seems to get the better of the exchanges when they're on their feet. Despite Bonogofski coming forward, it's been Lee Popp with the big shots.
Well, and you see that Bonogofski is landing a lot of shots, but it seems that every time that Lee Popp hits one, it changes the way that the fight goes. And these two guys are swinging, and I talked to Ari Tobe, and he mentioned that this one might be fight of the night, and wow, he was, he's right so far.
So far, this has to be a candidate for fight of the night as these two amateurs go toe-to-toe. Now a mouse opened up, a cut opened up under the eye of Bonogofski. as Lee Popp keeps coming forward, starting to get a little gassed, I think, breathing through the mouth, and the punch is coming a little slower, but a little harder too, as Bonogofski this time with the big uppercut.
As guys continue to throw at each other, and again, what do you got left? And there now Bonogofski is retreating, taking the back is Lee Popp, but he doesn't want to take him down, he wants to keep striking.
Bonogofski's in trouble here, the referee right on top of the action. Lee Popp just finding the hole to get punches. Bonogofski might be doing well, Jeremy, to take a knee at this point and go down, because at that, you cannot hit the head of a down opponent, would give him time to recover.
And 30 seconds left, less than 30 seconds left on our clock there in the second round, trying for another guillotine. The problem is he's not deep enough with that arm around the neck, so he's putting pressure on the side of the neck and not the front of the neck. That's where he's running into his troubles. And up against the cage here, 10 seconds remain in round two.
Again, Lee Popp trying to get that guillotine. It's an arm in, and now Bonogofski will pop his head out. Blood pouring from the face now of Bonogofski. Both these fighters a little slower to get up after round two than they were after round one. Taylor Bonogofski.
Taylor Bonogofski might lose his nickname Babyface if his nose actually is broken, because nothing wrecks a baby's face like a broken nose. And these guys are swinging again.
Big punch. This fight is over. Lee Popp winning by TKO as the referee gets in there, and he will get the victory. A nice win for Lee Popp to get back to 500.